I don't even have the words. So his dad was leader of a gang, and he would unalive people in front of Dusty Diddy, literally in front of Dusty Diddy. And then his mom was an escort, and she would force him to watch. Oh my God. Hola, 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 mis amores, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están haciendo? Espero que estén teniendo un muy buen día y también un muy buen semana. Si van a estar haciendo unas cosas interesantes, si me quieren decir de todo de eso, déjenlo en los comments below, okay? Hi, loves. How are you doing? Hope you're having a really, really good week. Hope you've had a good week because today's Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. Today's Friday. So hope you've had a good week. Hope you're about to have an even better weekend. So let's get into it. Today, I want us to talk about Dusty Diddy some more, okay? I don't know if I've made any, like, I think most of my videos talking about Dusty Diddy are podcast style. I think this is like one of the, no, that's not true. I have quite a few that are video and podcast. So, okay. But yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about Dusty Diddy because y'all, you won't believe what I have just stumbled across. Okay. So Dusty Diddy's mom, y'all. So you know how all these things keep coming up about Dusty Diddy, right? So all these things keep coming up about Dusty Diddy and all the allegations and the way he treats women, the way he abuses women and drugs women, you know, all these things keep coming up about him, and it's not stopping. And I don't think it's ever going to stop. I think he's done. I don't think he's going to recover from this. I don't think there's any way for him to recover from this.
The streets are saying that Diddy's mom was involved in freak-offs and that he grew up to be the way that he did because of his messed up childhood. So word on the street is his mom, Janice Combs, was an escort, and she would sometimes make Diddy watch her indulge in these freak-offs when he was still a kid. As if this wasn't bad enough, his dad was also the leader of a very notorious gang in Harlem back in the day, and he would physically assault people and sometimes even unalive them in front of Diddy. Now, this don't...
On what planet, you know? A lot of people have been saying that they are done with him. The higher ups, the ones that are richer than him, they're no longer protecting him. And so, you know, they're just kind of, they've pushed him in front of the bus, they pushed him in front of the train, and he's done. So he no longer has the protection. He no longer has the alliance. I don't even know what to call it. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people are saying. And obviously, I believe it's true because he's getting dragged out here. I would be surprised if this guy doesn't end up in jail at this rate. But
okay, so ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit, Diddy's whole life has pretty much gone down the drain. He's lost over 18 brand deals. He was kicked off of his position as chairman at his own company, Revolt TV. He's now being dragged to court by the company that distributes his alcohol beverage, and the SA lawsuits just keep piling up by the day. It's definitely not going to be long before he wipes his bank account clean to fund all of these court fees and fines he's going to be paying.
At this rate, he can't even really make any money. From what I hear, he was not bringing in as much anyway. Like, I guess, you know, he wasn't bringing in as much as he used to bring in. That might be one of the reasons why they've pushed him clean under the bus. You know what I mean? But anyway, from what I hear, he hasn't really been bringing in as much as he was bringing in for his higher ups that would protect him. And that might be one of the reasons why they are leaving him out here to roast. Okay, y'all, like they are leaving him out here to roast. But keep in mind that if he was a good person, he wouldn't have to be dealing with all of this. But because he's literally the devil, like he's literally the devil in physical form. Literally, that's what this guy is. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, it's not hard. It's like R. Kelly. Oh my God. Like, y'all, even things that I didn't know about when the R. Kelly case was going on. Like, did y'all, I mean, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I heard about the girl that the video that came out and showed that he was giving golden showers. I was like, how do I say this? Giving golden showers to this little girl. And then recently I saw another one that I hadn't even heard about back then, where it was I think she was 13. She was like a 13-year-old, and he said something about her, like it was a video and it had been turned into the authorities, and this was actually on the news, y'all. And they were doing an interview about it, and the authorities literally described some of what was on that video, and the authorities said that some of what was on that video had him on video messing around with a 13-year-old. I believe she was 13, either 13 or 14, but I'm pretty sure she was 13 years old. And he said on camera, he was saying things like, oh, look at that, you have a 13-year-old's punani. You know, he wasn't using the word punani. He was using like the profanity, like, oh, I can't, like, oh my God, I just, oh my God, this is so disgusting. But anyway, so with seeing all this Diddy stuff, it's also bringing up all of R. Kelly stuff, all of these like pedos, and you know, it's bringing up all of the pedos in the industry and stuff like that, because you know, I guess allegedly, if you want to say allegedly, Diddy is a pedo as well. So all of these names are being brought back up, right? So so anyway, y'all, so I have some new tea here. His mom.
Diddy was still a kid when his father passed away, so in order to provide for the family, his mom Janice was working 3 jobs, and allegedly escorting was one of them. My mother worked 3 jobs, and my grandmother worked 2. At an early age, I started my own paper route. According to the internet, Janice would sometimes bring some of the men that she hooked up with to the house. This is something that she would do often, and Diddy would witness it happen all the time. As if this wasn't already bad enough for an underage kid to be seeing, it's also been reported by multiple sources that his father was a gang leader in Harlem. This was confirmed by Complex Magazine back in 2013, an explosive article where they investigated the parents of a lot of popular rappers. The article read, Diddy's dad, Melvin Combs, was a well-known Harlem gangster who had connections to both Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes, and Janice was the boss's ride-or-die chick. After her husband was brutally murdered when Diddy was still a child, she took to raising young Sean on her own. And if you thought this was bad, wait till you hear about Diddy's very weird relationship with his mother.
It turns out his mom, from what I'm hearing from the grapevine, his mom actually groomed him. So his mom groomed Diddy. So from what I'm hearing from the grapevine, his mom groomed Diddy. His dad was a part of a gang, and his dad was like practically leader of that gang. And his dad would unalive people like left, right, center. From what we're hearing now, right? Empire, think empire. Because another thing that I heard from the grapevine is that Diddy was really, really upset about Empire, and he was thinking about actually suing them because he felt like they made Empire based off of his life. So I don't know where he got that from, but that's what I heard is that, but then he ended up not doing it because people kept telling him, you're going to make it worse. If you do that, then people are really going to start crying. Like, what is he talking about? You know? So he ended up not doing it, but his dad got unalived. His mom had like 3 or 4 jobs that she would work. And one of the jobs that she worked was being an escort. She was an escort, right? Yeah, when I tell you, oh my God, this is just crazy. She was an escort, and she would actually bring different males back home, back to the house, and wouldn't think about it twice. I mean, Diddy would be there, and he would watch. Diddy would be at home, and he would literally watch different guys come in and out. And I heard that he would even watch his mom in the act and doing stuff. You know, and she would just do it while he was there or whatever. So it sounds like what it's looking like from what people are finding out, allegedly, is that Diddy was actually groomed by his mom. Okay. And there's a video that's come out where Diddy was on a live. He was on an Instagram live, and his mom came in. And they showed his mom, and his mom had white fingernails. Oh my God, y'all, it was so creepy. His mom had white fingernails, and they shared like a super kind of passionate kiss. Like, it was giving me incest vibes, okay? Like, it was giving me, my opinion, incest vibes all the way, y'all. Because that kiss was like, it was like intense. I was like, oh, like it was giving me super incest vibes.
For a while now, that Diddy and his relationship with his mom goes way farther than the regular mother-son relationship. These rumors got even worse after a video went viral of Diddy and Janice passionately kissing each other on the lips. However, what really got people's attention was when they saw that Janice had her nails painted white.
Hi. She's getting drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I feel you. Yeah. I love you. Love you too.
It was like, oh my God, that was so disgusting. She was like, oh my God, y'all, I can't. Like, I cannot. Okay, I cannot. Okay, take a look at this. Look at those. Did y'all see those white fingernails? Y'all, oh my God. Look at the white fingernails. Oh my gosh.
I ain't gonna hate on my mom. She's single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom. She's single. Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show, but she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be.
I don't even want to get started with you doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom do know how to have a good time. They ain't sitting in the house playing. They outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to the strip club. I don't care. For real. It's my dog. You know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She can touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat.
Now, if y'all
Okay. That's what it was giving me. I don't know. That's what other people have said that it was giving them as well. It was really, really passionate. It was like a super passionate kiss. Thus, Diddy took on that role of husband for his mom. You know, when that happens, when like all these women that have no business having kids have kids, and because they don't know themselves and they don't know what they're doing, they are thirsty and desperate, and they make their own children. They make their own children their spouse. It happens every day. We see it all the time, particularly with males. I don't know, that happens a lot with males. Like, it's mostly with males that happens. But yeah, so it turns out that it's sounding like that this was one of those situations where essentially Diddy ends up taking the role of husband for his mom. Like, psychologically speaking, it sounds to me that Diddy really, really hates his mom. You know, like, so he projects that. He hates his mom so much, and he projects that on other women. So he even has these other women have or paint their nails white. Like, think about that. And his mom walks around with white fingernails. You know what I mean? So, and he goes around, you know, beating women, apparently, allegedly, right? And so allegedly, and so like he goes around beating women with white fingernails when his mom also has white fingernails. So it's giving me vibes of he probably really detests his mom subconsciously. I don't know if he's conscious of it, but it seems to me like he's really angry at his mom. And I wouldn't be surprised if subconsciously he's so angry at his mom because his mom apparently didn't protect him, didn't shield him. Like, she had escorts coming in and out, and he had to see and witness all of those things. And so there has to be a good level of hate there. You know what I mean? Especially from a subconscious level. You know, so that's what it's giving me. It's giving me hate vibes for your own mom. And so it's like hate love vibes, you know, but inappropriate love. It's like he really detests his mom, but at the same time, there's this like sexuality piece where it's giving me incest vibes. So he has these feelings and he projects that onto women. Well, y'all, it's super crazy. But she can touch the floor with her palms, and then she goes flat. And so it's like, is he trying to put up an ad for his mom? Like, is he trying to like sell his mom out as well? Is that like some cryptic message trying to let other people know that she's down with the get down? Like, what? Like, that's what it sounded like to me, y'all. I mean, seriously, I can't believe it.
Suit that Diddy would demand for her to wear white nails during their freak-offs. The lawsuit said Diddy required Cassie to dress up in lingerie, wear white nail polish to contrast with the skin of the black workers, and cover herself in oil. People also noticed that ever since he started dating in Miami, she also switched from usual long, colorful nails to wearing a very minimalistic white color. Someone reacted to this by saying, Lord, young Miami was wearing the white nails too. Yup, he is definitely her for the business. That is a clear fetish he has. People believe that Janice is in on the whole thing, and she's still indulging in these freak-off sessions with
white nails.
Day, like this person who said this was a purposeful attempt in these freak-off sessions with.
Y'all see that? White nails. She has white nails right there also in that picture. So I think he really hates his mom, because the women that he assuses, the allegation and the claim and what it's looking like based on the information that we have is that he forces those women to get white nails. And who did that start from? Who did that come from? Well, from what we're seeing, from what it's looking like, his mom. It started with his mom having white nails. So I think he really hates his mom. Like, he detests his mom ferociously, right? And I don't even think he knows or will ever understand how deeply he really hates his mom, because he's projecting that outwardly, okay? And he never did the work to recover from all the trauma that this person put him through. So now what happened? He ended up becoming the devil himself, you know, and this is how he retaliates. Look at that. His mom has white fingernails. And what does he do? All the women that he's with, he makes them wear white fingernails. You know, I got blue. I can't. You know, he makes them wear white fingernails and then assists them and makes them do all types of gruesome things as though they were his mom. And it just looks like they have a weird relationship. It's giving me incest vibes, like I said. And this is why. I would not be surprised. All those drugs. You mean to tell me that, like, when they're drinking and using all those drugs that they haven't done? I don't know. I'm just saying, I would not be surprised. Okay.
With Diddy to this day, like this person who said this was a purposeful attempt to signify to other freaks that his mom was down / for sale, or that they had just completed a freak off. This man is a monster and a true black hole. And aside from all this, she's also been exposed for protecting Diddy and hiding his secrets from over the years. Now we all know by now that Diddy has single-handedly mismanaged and stolen from a lot of artists under his label. But the person that's been on his neck for years now and relentlessly calling him out is Mace. In fact, they got into it back in 2020 after Mace put Diddy on blast for only paying him $20K for his time at Bad Boy Records. Mace also revealed that he had offered Diddy over $2 million to buy his publishing rights, but Diddy refused to accept the money unless Mace was able to match up the offer of a certain European investor who was offering more. During one of his rants, Mace also revealed that the only person who has the receipts on every bad thing Diddy has ever done is his mom. According to him, Diddy has put almost everything that he owns in his mother's name, so that just in case things go south, he'll still be good.
Yo, I did this talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? He ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Great Mac can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rock can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you may sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing because I need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. You know who to play with.
And given everything we know now, I would not be surprised if the reason he goes this hard for her is because of the secrets they share. She is the only one holding him down and keeping him out of jail right now. And if everything Diddy owns really is in his mom's name, like May said, then it ain't gonna be long before the police start investigating her too. Now, as usual, people had a whole lot to say about this. Like this person who said, looks like she might have introduced him to drugs, violated him, and grouped him to be who he is today. Some parents be teaching their kids the worst, and they end up being an extension of themselves. Another person said, substitute husband vibes. He has his assets in her name. He will never marry a woman for love because he has been intercepted by his own mother. If there are too many lawsuits, he may have to make his mom loosen her grip on the assets that he has hidden with her. Let's see how close they are then. But
let's see how close they are then, because I don't see that woman loosening anything. So she got him to put everything in her name. So she basically owns all of it. She owns all of it. It's going to be interesting to see if she actually will do what needs to be done to keep this guy out of jail and give up all that money, because I highly, highly doubt it. Okay. And yeah, I agree. I think that she has done some violations to this dude. Okay. And this guy is literally the fact that a human being like this could actually exist, this evil caliber could exist, is shocking to me. And guess who is the mastermind behind the whole thing? His mom. Women are so powerful. Like literally, women are the masterminds behind anything that grows. So when a woman is, and I struggle with even calling her that, but when a woman is this like loca, and she's not in her feminine, these are all masculine things and masculine behaviors. So she's not in her feminine at all, and she's rogue. This is what happens. This is what happens. Substitute husband vibes. Oh, so many women do this. They're so lonely and pathetic. Like they literally use their own child because they're that pathetic. Like so many women do this. So many. It's so cringe. It's disgusting. But anyways, y'all, let me know what you think about this. This is like the latest tea. I had to come bring this to y'all because I was like shook when I saw it. Okay.